Okay, hi everybody. Very excited. We started this podcast with students, and we're sharing our process, learning Kabbalah, how it affects our life, and just sharing our lives. And every now and then, we had the chance to bring on a teacher, and now we have an amazing guest with us, the teacher that is really in charge of the community study group here in Las Vegas. And we're so excited to have you. It's a short one, but every minute with you is valuable. So thank you for joining us, Yehuda Dan.
Thank you, Yehuda and Esther. Thank you. I'm happy to be here with you.
And so specifically, Yuda, we wanted to talk to you today. We're having a class. It's 1 week. Yeah, 1 week from today
Mhm.
in Las Vegas, and just wanted to talk about it, like a little bit of an overview, but also a little bit personal, if you could, like anything that you could share, how the wisdom is affecting you, like a question that I had in my mind, where at the class that we're going to have is about intuition. And I know that you're like an expert. That's how I see you. Maybe because you're Scorpio, maybe whatever it is. I think it's really something that you have, that you possess, that you can teach. But I was wondering if you were always like that, or is it something that was developed for you through the study of Kabbalah, or whatever you can share, and specifically about the class.
So thank you for asking. Whenever I choose to do a seminar or a course, um, first and foremost, I do it for myself. Okay? It means when coming to this subject, um, I can say that I always had a healthy intuition, but I knew that it's something that I want to develop further. And we all have intuition. We all have connection to the divine, to the upper worlds, to the angels, to understand what's happening beyond. We just need to learn how to tap into it, how to connect with it. And that's the purpose of this seminar. I want to show everybody that's going to join that if you take the time and bring yourself to the right intention and mindset, uh, it's there. It's right there. It's in front of you. It's in front of all of us. You know, we always, when we read those amazing stories in the Bible, it says, oh, the Creator was talking to Moses and talking to this. And then you probably say, hey, the Creator doesn't talk to me, right? And the truth is that the Creator and the universe talking to us constantly. We just need to learn how to listen. And it's really difficult because this time now that we live at, the amount of information that we are exposed to in a daily basis is the same amount of information that a person would have been exposed to in 80 years of life if we go back 100 years ago. So imagine all this chatter, all this conversation. Our head is full with so much. It's very difficult to listen, to listen to the voice of our soul, to listen to the messages from the universe. So we need to learn how to calm ourselves down, how to listen, what to listen to, what not to listen to, right? So this is the core of our seminar that's coming up next week.
I think it's more needed now than ever. Like you're saying, the amount of constant bombardment of thoughts and activities and busyness, and it's a wonder why we get completely disconnected. We're these beings of light, but are we attached to that light? Like we're like drones every day, just going on with what needs to be done, but just slowly kind of losing ourselves and getting further and further away from the light of the creator, the light that's within us. So I'm so excited about this seminar.
Right. And in reality, the Kabbalists explain to us every day is supposed to be a day of growth, a day of transformation, a day of miracles. The universe is converse to us where to go, what to do, but are we there? Are we looking for that even? Are we looking for this guidance? Are we looking for the path of our soul today, right? Or I'm just too busy with my thoughts, too busy being upset, too busy with things that bother me, annoy me, the neighbor, the stress at work. Yes, we are challenged, but even within the challenge itself, there is a message there, right there. If I am able to learn how to listen to it, right? So it's something that I want us to learn how to become more in tune and how to develop long term as well. Okay. So this is definitely something that I'm passionate about.
Amazing. To me, when Esther was talking, it sounded, like the creator, the angels, they keep wanting to tell us and to talk to us, and we're too busy. Our mind is too clogged with hearing so many noises that we can't even hear the voice of direction that we keep getting.
Right.
Don't they always say that the voice of the opponent, the challenging energy, is very loud, and the voice of our soul, our inner light, is very quiet, speaks in a quiet voice. So obviously we have to quiet ourselves to be able to listen to that.
Right. And even a few of us that have been studying Kabbalah for many years, you can study a lot, but it can still stay in the intellectual level. And there's a big difference between understanding it in my head and actually internalizing it into my heart and really feel it and connect with it and live it. And that's the real work. That's the real work. It's not an easy work, but that's the kind of work will allow you to really see the synchronicity, right? And many times it comes with intention, like it means that I'll give you an example. I was in a trip and I had two options where to go. I can go to literally this city or that city, and I wasn't sure. And before I went to sleep, I asked, okay, God, I need some guidance. And in my sleep, I saw a scale, and the scale turned to one city, literally.
Wow.
So I knew, okay, that's where I need to go. And as I woke
Wow.
up in the morning, all of a sudden, I meet this guy. He asked me, what's your plan? I said, I'm thinking I'm going to that city. That person says, wow, I'm going to that city too. Let's go together, right?
Wow.
So, like, it's happened that way. Or even last week, that was an interesting thing. We had a weekend with few of the teachers, and we were in New York. I didn't have a car, so I was planning to take an Uber today. I wanted to take a haircut. So as I kind of go around the house, I kind of overhear one of the other teachers that has a car going to the city. So I asked him, I heard you were going to the city. By any chance you can give me a ride? And he said, sure. And as I go with him in the car, I said, so where are you headed? He says, I'm going to take a haircut. I said, wow, really? And he said, yeah. I said, where are you going to? And we found out he's going exactly to the place I had
Wow.
scheduled an appointment with. And the funny thing, his appointment was for 5:15 and mine was for 5:30.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it's like how everything worked in a divine timing, right? You see the angels in action, and that was unbelievable.
Wow. When the just involving the creator, like when you went to sleep, how many people are, asking the creator, help me to make the decision, and also that you were open. You didn't have your agenda. No, I should go to this city. God, do you think it's right? But you were like, no, I don't know. You tell me, God, that.
It's not easy, but one of the key um, foundations of being connected to what is beyond us is to know that in this physical reality, I'm blind. So when I'm blind and I know it, I'm much more cautious and I'm looking for guidance, even with the thing that I'm certain of, because many times there's certain things that I'm sure of, and I think this is the right thing to do, eventually only to lead us to make huge mistakes, right? So when I have more cautious, literally the Kabbalah said that in this physical reality, we are blind. So when you're blind, you are more cautious. You want to make sure you don't get yourself kind of to fall to any holes or pit that you don't really know how to get out of. The big danger is when you are blind and you don't even know you're blind. So then people just go around and eventually make the biggest mistakes. And the signs are always there. And sometimes when I'm not taking the time and I'm not sensitive and I don't want to listen, my ego don't allow me to listen, then I'll have to go through a big bang from the universe to wake me up, say, hey, you're going in the wrong direction, right? So um yeah, so this is something that you know become more sensitive spiritually. It's one of the things that you cannot learn in a class. You get the tools, and I can show you how to, but it's something that it need to develop on your own.
You have to practice it and internalize it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yehuda, can you speak on like when you're in a moment and you have the time and you can ask the creator, it's not like a chaotic moment, but what about the times when I know Michael Berg has been speaking about it lately, when something happens that's a challenge and it's scary or it hurts or I mean it's in your face, this big obstacle, this thing, this crisis, to stay connected to the creator and to the voice inside of you in that moment and to be able to see, not yet, I don't know what this really means, let's see what's beyond, let's attach myself back to the creator.
I think if you'll go even to Kabbalah 1, right? I think that the first thing we teach in Kabbalah 1, um, a challenge has occur, right? The first thing you do before everything, what's the first thing we teach our student to do? What is the first thing?
Pause.
Pause. Pause. If you're not pausing, you're working on automatic pilot. An automatic pilot, it means you're running your innate DNA that you've been kind of your old software, your robotic software that you've been running on for the last, since you were born, even more than one lifetime, that eventually would lead you to make the same mistakes again and again and again. You can actually start to take charge to actually activate your consciousness when you do the pause. Without the pause, there's not even a chance. But even us as Kabbalah students, that we learn that we don't take the time to do the pause because sometimes the pause is just deeper than just, oh, wait, I don't want to react here, is become more aware of where I am, what I feel about it. Am I really connected to my soul? Am I coming from fear? And I feel disconnected, so how can I get myself connected? Let's pause for a second. Let's go and open the Zohar and connect. Maybe let's take a walk in nature and rethink it before I go ahead. Maybe let's talk to somebody and get perspective, right? But without the pause, there is no spiritual work. There's no process there, right? That allow the light to come in and help you in that situation.
Oh, I love it.
Amazing.
That's
I think
that's
we stole your attention for 15 minutes, so I think it's kind of up. We would love to have you squeeze any minute we could from you, but I know you're busy. Um, maybe if you want to wrap it up, I know you told me that we have a community that we are working on developing here in Las Vegas, and I think part of your coming here is not just to give wisdom. It's also like to give your energy to whatever it is to help. I know a lot of people love to have a community, and and we want to take advantage of this class not just for the teaching and the wisdom, but also to help us to build a local community. And if there's anything that you wanted to say about that, and anything else that you want to say when we wrap up this conversation.
Right, because I told you that I really want to get to know the people that have been coming. I haven't been for a while now in Vegas, and and I know that our teachers always believed in Vegas that there's tremendous light to reveal in Las Vegas, and eventually, Rav Ashlag, the founder of the Kabbalah Center, says that the most important decision a person can make in his life is being surrounded by spiritually elevated people. When you make the effort to be around a holy community, people that are positive, work on themselves, desire to share, to care, that by itself will elevate you to the place that you didn't even earn, and will allow blessing to come into your life that are not even meant to be there. And the opposite is true as well. So this is really important for me, and important for me that we'll join together and share together. And not by coincidence that it's happened to be that this night is also going to be the death anniversary of Joseph the Righteous, that is the chariot for sustenance for the entire year. So it's a cosmic gate to be able to maybe use some of the Kabbalistical techniques to open that gate for all of us to be able to tap more to this light of abundance for the entire year. So it's going to be more than talking about intuition, but also tap into your Sefer Tzaddik, to Joseph the Righteous. And for me, it's really important that the student will have more than just an understanding, but more of an experience, to experience the light, to experience the Creator, to experience their soul, because that's something that really kind of echo and stay with you in a stronger way. So I'm really excited to be in Vegas next week. So thank you guys for doing this.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Yehuda.